Hey everybody, welcome to the first round of our draft. So, we've got two lands here. We've got Farbog Revenant. Unfortunately, we've got our two higher casting cost creatures. I'm gonna keep this and then hope that we get another land here by our third turn. This looks like our opponent mulliganed his first hand. So the crow will be good for us to, hopefully start getting some delirium. All right, we got it. So we'll play the orchard first. Okay, so he's red-green. Messenger, okay. So it'll become a 2/2 since I am probably not going to cast a spell unless I get... Ah, nice. So we will... But it does not... Fortunately, I won't let it be able to let it have haste. Yeah, I'm not going to block this. So if he's red-green, he probably doesn't have much of a way to deal with flyers as far as his creatures go. Okay. Alright. Not the ones that I wanted to see right... no, I didn't want to see all these three early on here. So if I swing in, play the crow, I think that's fine because Olivia's Bloodsworn can't block, so no point in not attacking here. Crow or Farbog Revenant. So Farbog Revenant would potentially kill this one, potentially just block and not die to that. So maybe I just get the Farbog Revenant out here as a blocker. And then next turn I'll probably put out the crow. Hopefully we draw another land and or lower mana costed spell. Okay. Alright. Alright, another land. Good start. So if we get one more we can do from under the floorboards. So we'll attack with Olivia's Bloodsworn. Let's do Crow of Dark Tidings. Those would have been cards that I wanted, but oh well. So he probably has potentially some pump spell, or he's just thinking maybe it's a free attack. I'll block here and see what he has. Nope, he doesn't have anything. Okay. So really it was only attack for 2 in effect. Okay, now these two flip. So I'd have to cast 2 spells. Okay. So if I cast Deadweight and Grotesque Mutation, they would both flip back. So I could put the Deadweight on the Convicted Killer, and then when it flips, it would die. Is that important enough for me to use the Grotesque Mutation here, though, just to get in damage? I mean, I could attack with all 3, see if he blocks. with that, and then potentially use Grotesque Mutation to kill it. I'm going to attack with all three. Oh no, he can't block with that because it says Skulk. So I'm just going to attack with those two. I'm going to use Grotesque Mutation here. I'm going to deadweight this. So I'm looking to draw another land next turn. Hopefully cast from under the floorboards. So far I've got 3 card types in the graveyard. Okay, that works. Oh, I could have used that forest. Oh, but okay, now I have Delirium, so that's good. I'll take 3. Alright. Yeah, I think I just use the vessel. I'll use the vessel now. Obviously, we'll take the forest. Play that. Let's go in with, let's see. Yeah, I'll just go in with Olivia. Actually, I could go in with both, and I'm not really worried about getting one more point of damage on that, so. I'd rather get his life total down. Okay. Okay, so now I have 6. So now I have another choice to make here. Do I put out the zombies, or the dire swine, or the necropod? Attacking here for both. I'll get in for 3. I'll get 3 zombies. I mean, is the zombies going to be the best way? He'll have 3 blockers there. Trying to figure out what's going to be the most benefit me. This will have trample. It'll be a 6/6 with trample. Maybe that works out as the best. This has menace, but he can double block. Uh, and I would have to sacrifice something, which I don't really have anything I really want to sacrifice at this point. So I think I'm going to do the dire swine. And this can also block his solitary hunter or anything else that he has, so I think that's probably the best one. Okay. Yep. It's a 5/6. That's a 2/2. So he actually, now he kind of ran into a problem. Unless he has some kind of removal spell, he's not going to be able to block either of these two. So I think do I attack with this 2 and force him to block? He would have to block. Yeah, I think that puts him in a worse position if I attack with all of them. And then I can just put in from under the floorboards and get 3 chump blockers out there. So I think I'm just going to attack with everything. Could he have Pack Guardian? Would that get him anything? No, it wouldn't stop these two. You have to have Fiery Temper. Put that first. All right, Devil's Playground? No, that's too late. It's after blocks. What does he have? Oh, okay. Season's passed. Would I have been able to cast that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not yet, but cool. So, oh yeah, I would have been able to for 6. Yeah. So that, yeah, our deck worked out really well here. So he's on red green. So we saw a few wolf creatures. Yeah, saw basically werewolves and this wolf, and then rabid bite. So let's see. Hmm. I don't think I would change anything. I think I'm just gonna go with the same list. Yeah, kind of a little upsetting about getting a bunch of my high mana costed spells at the very beginning, but we ended up being able to draw into being able to play them. So I think I'll go with the same deck, and we'll see how this goes. All right, so we have the Foul Orchard, we have the Swamp, Vessel, Sanitarium. Okay, so yeah, I'll keep this. So you have the Village Messenger. Yep. Oh, he didn't attack. That was probably a mistake on his part. Um, so I think I just put down the Foul Orchard and let that flip because I want to be able to have plays on turn 2. So I will do that. Yep. So I could do the Vessel and Sanitarium Skeleton. The Skeleton doesn't do anything against Moonrise Intruder. Could do Olivia's Bloodsworn or Moldgraf Scavenger. Moldgraf Scavenger also doesn't do anything uh, against Moonrise Intruder because it has Menace. Okay, so he's stuck, or no, he stuck on, no, this was his second turn. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Do. Do I dead weight it just to get rid of it? I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit early. Could do Sanitarium, Skeleton, and Vessel to flip it back. I think that's all right. I mean, Olivia's Bloodsworn could have been good just to, start getting in damage. But now, yeah, well, yeah, it's a 1/1 without Menace, so that actually works out. Okay. So the Moldgraph Scavenger looks pretty good here. All right, well, I got a Swamp. I think the Moldgraph Scavenger still. That'll just be able to block, match the Wolf. So let's do that. Oh yeah, he doesn't. Is this a wolf? A human werewolf. Okay, yeah. We'll pass. So I'm sure he's got to have some trick. Wish I had aim high up. Unfortunately, I don't. I'll block and see what he has. Okay, +1/+1 and trample. Okay, yeah, that's a good play. All right, well now we know he has that. All right, let's think here. Dead weight would just get rid of that. Could do dead weight and Olivia's Bloodsworn. I'd be taking 4. Well, at 18 though. My life's pretty high. Then I would go, let's see, if I took 2 more next turn, maybe I'd do the Crow. And if he attacks, maybe I just block his 2/2 here. I don't know. No, I probably wouldn't, because flying, it seems like it's going to be pretty good against him. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think I'll do the Crow here. Fortunately, stuck on 3 lands. Byway Courier and a Swamp. Okay. I think I'm just going to take this. Go down to 12. They're going to flip. Okay, that one flips. Lambholt Pacifist. So I could play that, and I can dead weight the Halpak Wolf. Makes that a 2/2. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. What's this? Okay. Seems like an, okay. I guess that's fine. Um, I'll deadweight the Howlpack Wolf. So, I mean, these could be annoying for, I guess it could kill my Crow. But if he swings in with everything, I'll just block one of these with the Lambhold Pacifist. Hmm. Yeah, that's not good. So now I'll take 6, go down to 6. So unfortunately, Aleva's Bloodsworn doesn't help here. Seasons past, I'm not going to be able to cast for a very long time. So let's see, what can I get here to get me out of this? Okay. Farbog Revenant. Well, it'll be something to block, but I'll still be taking 5 potentially. Yeah, so I'll do this, I'll do that. I'll gain 1 life, unless he has another trick. Yep. Alright, well yeah, that'll do it. So yeah, getting stuck on 3 lands, I mean, I had some early plays I could make, which was good, but yeah, not really much more I could have done there. I don't feel like so. Um, do I want to Could any of these cards be good to bring in? I mean, Pale Rider could be good if I want to pitch like an expensive card that I can't cast. Vampire Noble. I think I'll just try again. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep the same deck. See what we can do. Okay. So some early plays we can make here. Vessel, Kindly Stranger on turn 3. So that's pretty good. So we went down to 6. Yeah, we'll just start off with that. Pass. Did he get the Village Messenger again? No, okay. So Farbog's pretty good. Okay. Kindly Stranger's pretty good match for that. Autumnal Gloom. I think I just want to get the creature out here. I think I just want to get Kindly Stranger out here. Okay. So I could dead weight and sacrifice the vessel. Deadweight Ulrich's Kindred. I think that's pretty good. Let's let's sacrifice the vessel first and see what we get. So I think I'll take a swamp. Let's dead weight. Yeah. Do I feel like I could swing in for 2? Is that being greedy? I think I have a pretty good hand here, so I'm just going to swing in. So I can't cast 2 spells. I could cast no spells and hold up Grotesque Mutation and or flip this and or transform. Oh, so I could transform to destroy this and then swing in. Maybe that's the best play here. He could have Pack Guardian potentially. We haven't seen it so far in the first 2 games. Um, so yeah, I'll swing in and then oh no, I don't have Delirium, so I can't activate that. Duh. So yeah, I'm just gonna I'll swing in here. I'll put out the Stallion. And I would be okay trading with this, I think. Maybe Autumnal Gloom would have been good there to try to get more cards into my graveyard. Yeah, oh well. So he's not sure. Okay, so he doesn't want to trade. Alright, so I could swing in and then use aim high to save it. Yeah, Grotesque Mutation would not save it. Alright, so maybe on the other way we'll do that. Yeah, I'm gonna hold up for aim high. Take 4 would go down to 14. Yeah, I'll do that. Interesting, still nothing. So I'll swing in here. I do have Delirium now, something to keep in mind. Pack Guardian. Dance with Devils, okay. So let's see what he chooses to do here. Okay, so what I can do is just assign, let's see. Well, I can kill both of them. If he assigns damage to the stallion, I can give it +1/+1. So I think I'm fine getting rid of both of these here. Okay. Yeah, or do I want to just get rid of the one? I'll just kill the first one. I'll save my mana here. So it will still, okay. So yeah, I should have done both. So now I have to do this. Go +1/+1. Yeah, I mean basically it would have just used up the rest of my mana here if I would have killed that one too. Although he probably would have directed it to me. So yeah, that's all right. Okay. This is a 4/4 trample hexproof. If I swing in with this, if he blocks with the wolves, could pump it twice. If he blocks with both, am I okay trading with that and putting off another turn of casting? Because Autumnal Gloom's not going to do much here now with Thornhide Wolves still out there. Let's see. Yeah, so double block. So I'll do that and pump it twice to kill it. Yeah. Yeah, if I use this, it would still be dead from the 1 point of damage from the devil. So, right, it would be 5, it would take 5 and then get another 1. So, yeah, I'll just use my mana, getting rid of the wolves. Yeah, I don't know if that was a good trade or not, not sure. Okay. Okay, nice, another land. So we've got 5 here we can play with. So I could do Autumnal Gloom. It'll become a 4/4 with Trample and Hexproof. And I'll have Grotesque Mutation up if I want to use it. So that seems pretty good to me. And I do have Delirium, so I don't need to put any more cards in. So this is actually good because it won't be able to target it with the devil. Interesting. Okay, so that's good. So now I've got 6. So I can put out the dire swine. Do I swing in with... I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I need to. I think I just play the dire swine and pass. And then next turn I'll swing in with the dire swine. So he's 2 cards. Okay, well he's going to be down to 1. Okay. So I'll go in with the dire swine. Or do I go in with both? Would he possibly, yeah, depending on what his last card is, could be bad, but if he blocks with everything, he could take out the dire swine, even if I use grotesque mutation, although that would gain me a ton of life. So he could either do that. If he goes to block Ancient of the Equinox, yeah, he could do that pretty easily, and grotesque mutation is not going to save it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could do more cut Necropod next turn. Or this turn, or I could do Farbog Revenant and Byway Courier, or any combination. I think I'm just going to go in with the Dire Swine. So he's just going to take it. Do I use Grotesque Mutation? Is there some other... Could get in for 9. Or do I save it? I think I'll save it. I'm going to do Crow of Dark Tidings. As another way to get damage through. And I think Farbog Revenant. Or do I keep up Grotesque Mutation? I don't feel like I'm not going to need it. I'll do Byway Courier. Not sure what the right call is there. Farbog Revenant, obviously better blocker. Yeah, that might have been better because I could have stopped Convicted Killer, could have stopped the Devil. But not at 17, he's at 7. He's down to 1 card. He's kind of flooding a little bit. Not sure what his last card is, but I feel like he would have been playing something possibly more significant if he had it. So here, could go in with Crow, Swine. Actually, Crow, I could use Grotesque Mutation. Crow, Swine, and I'll just go with those 2. So if you Grotesque Mutation here, yeah, double block. Triple block. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I use Grotesque Mutation, that'll still get through some. Actually, it'd probably be better. I think that's fine. I'm gonna... And let's do this. So he's got to have an answer for the Crow. Okay. Okay. So, yep. Yeah, so that worked out pretty well for us. I mean, the flyer being able to kind of ping in there for damage. And yeah, decks worked out pretty well as far as being able to get Delirium too. We have a good number of enchantments. I think it's kind of a good mix of like instants. And yeah, so yeah, won the first match, and we'll go on to the second one.